Hey everyone, it's so good to be with you once again. As I had said yesterday, this week we're going to be using single words to kind of guide our devotions. And today's word is hold. And really, this word, there's so much that you can do with it that flows from this. And so I think we're actually going to take 2 days with this, and we'll jump into part two of this word on Thursday. But today, how we're using this word hold as we reflect on it is I think of the phrase hold it together. Uh, I don't know about you, but there's many days in life where I feel like I'm struggling to hold things together. And oftentimes those days are the days where I think I have a plan. I think I have my day figured out, what I'm going to do and what I need to do and get done. And then all of a sudden, as the day goes on, those plans get turned upside down because one thing after another pops up that I didn't plan for, but many times that God planned for, and their blessings. But as that all comes in, I'm just like, okay, how do I hold this all together? How do I still get done what I wanted to get done, or how do I determine what I need to do? Or maybe it's times when those crushing things of life come in, and right now in this time of uncertainty, maybe you're struggling to hold it all together, to figure out what to do or what's next, to figure out how you can keep your family safe, to figure out how to deal with the emotions that you're feeling. Maybe it's a financial burden, and struggles that you're facing. I don't know what it is, but maybe you're feeling like you're struggling to hold it together today, uh, or that you're barely holding it together, or even that things are falling apart around you. And so, we try and try to hold things together, by our power, right, and our control. And in times like this, when these things come about, these disasters, these storms of life, they're scary because there's so much that's out of our control. They make a real to us this reality that there's so much in our control that we can't hold together. But as Christ followers, we have an amazing truth that is declared to us. And we hear this in Colossians chapter 1, the beginning of Colossians. Paul's writing and he's talking about Jesus, and he writes this. He says, He, Jesus, is the image of the invisible God, the firstborn of all creation. For by him all things were created, in heaven and on earth, visible and invisible, whether thrones or dominions or rulers or authorities. All things were created through him and for him. And he is before all things. And here's the important part. Here's the awesome part. And in him, in Jesus, all things hold together. You see, friends, the amazing truth is that you don't have to hold it all together, because all things hold together in Jesus. He is the creator of all things. He was before all things. He has come and he's above all things, and he has redeemed all things, you and me, by his death and resurrection. He is the one that has the power to hold all things together. And so for us, as we travel through this time of uncertainty and a lot of chaos maybe in our lives, what we do then in response to that truth is that we surrender these things to him. We surrender all these things, especially the things that are out of our control. We surrender those to him. We name and identify those things, and then we surrender them to him, because he's the only one that can hold those things together. And then the second thing that we do as we surrender those things in our lives to Jesus, that we lay them in his hands, is that then we seek to go and be obedient, to do what we can do, though, right? To act in the ways that he has called us to act, and to do the things that we can, to to bring his love, to bring health to our families and to ourselves, and to continue to shine his light to this world. Trusting that he is the one, the powerful one, to hold all things together, that all things hold together in him. We surrender our lives. We surrender these things out of our control into his hands. We trust him with our lives. And then we go and we do what he has called us to do. We do what we can. We do all we can. And we do it now. Friends, I pray that that is what you would do today and throughout this rest of this week. That whatever those things that are weighing on you, that are causing you anxiety or burden, or you're trying to figure out a way to hold it all together that really are out of your control, that you would lay those at the feet of Jesus. That you would rest in his strength, in his sufficiency, and then that you would go and do what you can in his love and in his peace. I can't wait to be with you again. Check us out tomorrow. Pastor Bill and I will be live for our lunchtime live at 11:30 on Facebook. So come check us out. And then I will see you again for devotions on Thursday. Take care and God's peace.